Hello, good morning students. Today we will discuss about rectifier circuit. Rectifier is a circuit which converts AC into DC. There are different types of rectifier circuit. In this experiment, we will see how to connect and how to measure ripple factor with and without filter. Before discussing before discussing experiment, first we discuss theory of half wave rectifier. This is the circuit for half wave rectifier. In positive half cycle, positive terminal is connected to anode, negative terminal is connected to cathode, means this diode is short circuit, current is flowing in this circuit, and we get an output for positive half cycle. For negative half cycle, this negative is connected to the anode and positive is connected to the cathode. It means that diode is reverse bias, acts as an open circuit, no current is in this loop, so we get zero output for negative half cycle. This is the wave shape of input signal. Here we supply input signal. This is an step down transformer. So here if we see the waveform between these two terminals, we get a waveform like this. And if we see the output waveform, we get an output waveform this. We get an output for positive half cycle and zero output for negative half cycle. This is the experimental board. In this 30 volt is step down and this positive terminal of 9 volt is connected to the anode, and then this terminal is connected to the resistance RL. This resistance is connected to TP7 to TP5, and then this TP5 is connected to the 0 volt. Then we connect this, means this 9 volt is connected to the anode, and wait for a minute. This 9 volt positive terminal of 9 volt is connected to anode, then and this point 0 volt is connected to TP5, and then this is connected to load RL, and other point of this load is connected to TP7. So this connection is completed, and then we connect one channel of CRO between these points. Here we get the output, and if we connect CRO probe between these 2 points, we get an input waveform. So when we connect one channel of CRO between these 2 points, we get an input waveform, and when we connect CRO between these 2 points, we get an output waveform. And this is without filter. If we connect, this is a capacitor. If we connect this capacitor across this load resistance, then we get an output with filter. If we connect a capacitor, if we connect this capacitor in parallel with load resistance, and then we get the output with filter. Wait for a minute, I will show the experiment of half wave rectifier. Good morning, students. Today we will perform half wave rectifier and full wave rectifier. Rectifier is used to convert AC into DC. There are different types of rectifier. First we will discuss about half wave rectifier. Next we discuss bridge rectifier. For half wave rectifier, this is the connection. This 9 volt is connected to the anode of diode and 0 volt is connected to the cathode through a resistance R. Here we give input supply, and this is a transformer, step down transformer. This transformer step down voltage from 230 volt to 9 volt. And if we connect, this is the positive terminal of CRO and this is the negative. This is positive terminal of CRO and this is negative terminal of CRO. Positive terminal is connected to this point or negative terminal is connected to this point, and this is the input waveform. This is the input to the half wave rectifier. Then if we connect CRO across output or across load, and positive terminal is connected to this terminal and negative terminal is connected to the second terminal of, we will get a rectified output waveform. And if we adjust this waveform, here we get 1 block, 2 block, and reading of this Vm is 2.4 multiplied by 5 volt. 2.4 multiplied by this channel 1. See here in front of channel 1 there is 5 volt. This 5 volt is multiplied by 2.6 divisions. Here you will see that 1 block 0.2, 0.4, 0.6 means 1.6 multiplied by 4 is the value of Vm. Then we connect a filter or capacitor across resistance R, and we will see this is the output when we connect capacitor across resistance, and this we get a filtered output waveform. In this case we get 1 block multiplied by 5. This is the value of Vm in second case, and then we press this button and we note the shift in this wave. There is a shift in this wave. So initially it is in this position and finally there is a shifting of 1 block. So 1 multiplied by 5 volt is the shifting in this wave. Thank you. So we start experiment on half wave. Object, plot the output waveform of half wave rectifier and see the effect of filter on the waveform, and also calculate its ripple factor with and without filter. Apparatus required: CRO connecting and rectifier drain outlet. Theory is clear to you. Then observation. observation, Vm in when there is no filter is connected across load resistance, then Vm is 1.6 multiplied by 5 is equal to 8 volt. When we connect a capacitor across load resistance RL, then we get VR. This is also Vm in case of filter. So we represent this as a VR. VR is 1 multiplied by 5 volt, and there is a 1 block shift in case of filter. So shift is 1 multiplied by 5 volt. Calculation of ripple factor without filter first. VDC is Vm 8 volt divided by 3.14, which is equal to 2.54 volt, and Vrms is equal to 8 by 2 volt. And if we substitute these values of VDC and Vrms in ripple factor formula, we get the value of ripple factor 1.21. Clear? Neil? Aru? Hello?
हेलो
Yes,
क्लियर हो रहा है कैलकुलेशन?
yes,
यस
ओके.
यस मैम
Cal okay. Calculation of ripple factor with capacitor filter means when we connect capacitor across load resistance RL, then V ripple is given by VR divided by 2 under root 2. Value of VR is 5, and so we calculate the value of V ripple is 1.7730. VDC ripple is V shift plus VR by 2. V shift, value of V shift is 5 and value of VR is 5. So we get VDC ripple. The value of VDC ripple is 7.5. Ripple factor is given in case of when we connect capacitor filter across load resistance. R is given by V ripple by VDC ripple. And if we substitute the value of V ripple and VDC ripple, we get 0.2364. So ripple factor is reduced with capacitor filter. Then next is a bridge rectifier. In bridge rectifier, this is a step down transformer and this is a bridge rectifier. For positive half cycle, these two diodes are short circuited and these two diodes are open circuited because this negative terminal is connected to positive. So this diode is this diode acts as an open circuit and this diode also acts as an open circuit because positive terminal is connected to the cathode. So current is flowing in this direction. So we get an output for positive half cycle and for negative half cycle. These two diodes act as an open circuit and these two diodes act as a short circuit. So current is flowing in this direction in the circuit and we get an output voltage. So this is the input waveform and this is the output waveform. This is the circuit for full wave rectifier. 9 volt is connected to this terminal. So this 9 volt is connected to TP11 and this 0 volt is connected to TP14. Then this TP12, this terminal is connected to RL. So this TP12 is connected to RL and TP13 is connected to TP19 and we connect CRO across one channel of CRO across this load resistance and one channel of CRO between 0 and 9 volt. Clear? Circuit connection is clear to you? Wait for a minute. Good, good morning, students. Today we will perform the experiment of bridge rectifier. In this rectifier, we connect this 9 volt between these 2 points, and these 2 points is connected through a resistance R. Then we see the input waveform. Input waveform. This is the input waveform which is shown in CRO screen, and output of this bridge rectifier is like this waveform, and we note the value of Vm. Value of Vm is 1.6 multiplied by 5 volt, and then we connect a capacitor across resistance R. Here we get a rectified or filtered output waveform, and in this case value of Vm is 0.6 multiplied by 5 volt, and if we want to see the shifting in this wave, shifting is 1 block 0.2 0.4. Shifting is 1.4 multiplied by 5 volt. Thank you. Then object of next experiment: study bridge rectifier and measure the effect of filters on waveform. Also calculate its ripple factor with and without filter. Apparatus required: CRO rectifier, trainer kit, connecting leads. Theory is clear to you. Then observation: without filter, value of Vm is 1.6 multiplied by 5 is equal to 8 volt. And when we connect a capacitor across load resistance RL, then we get value of VR is 0.6 multiplied by 5 is equal to 3 volt, and V shift in this case is 1.4 multiplied by 5 is equal to 7 volt. Calculation of ripple factor without capacitor filter. In this case, we take the value of Vm is equal to 8 volt. VDC is equal to 2 Vm divided by 5. So we get 16 divided by 3.4, and which is equal to 5.09. VRMS is equal to 8 divided by under root 2, which is equal to 5.67. Then we calculate the value of ripple factor by substituting the value of VDC and VRMS in this equation, and we get the value of ripple factor is 4.48. Calculation of ripple factor with capacitor filter. V ripple is VR divided by 4 under root 2, which is equal to 0.531. Similarly, VDC ripple is equal to V shift plus VR by 2. V shift is 7, volt and VR is 3 volt. So 7 plus 3 by 2, which is equal to 8.5. And if we calculate the ripple factor by substituting the value of V ripple and VDC ripple, we get the value of ripple factor, which is equal to 0.0624. It means that in this case, ripple factor is also reduced with capacitor filter. So your class is over. Thank you.